Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Forces of Corruption playthrough as the ZANN Consortium. In the first episode we took Camino and Honegger, but we lost Camino because stuff wasn't finished building there before we left. But we are going to retake it quickly. I'm just going to send in these guys so we can leave Tiber on Honegger. But we had some pretty good defenses on Fondor and Tatooine, so we're making our way up in the world. I did want to check what the status of everyone is. Planet-wise, obviously, we know what happened. Military-wise, the loss at Fondor and Tatooine did not help the Empire. Financially, everyone's in the same jumble there. But let's take Camino for the second time in 2 episodes. It's going to be infantry, so primarily infantry. And I don't think they had any vehicles here. So this might actually be worth a turret. Alright. And now we play the waiting game. Alright. We waited and they've got no game. System control achieved. So we did corrupt Corellia. We were on the way to corrupt Eridu. I think it was Eridu that we wanted to corrupt. Yeah, Black Market. We don't have the money, but we will by the time he gets there. Easily done. There. See? Told you. A couple more defilers. Geonosis will level... No, Vergesso will level up. And yeah, good enough. We could just take Mon Calamari right now. It'll probably never be weaker. So do that while we have... Oh, I spent all the money. Do that while we have the capital ship advantage. I see. I'll have to wait till next round and then not spend all the money. Maybe. Alright. I was kind of hoping to do the whole campaign in this stream, but we'll see how feasible that ends up being. So at least I have an idea of how many videos it's going to be, how long it's going to be on the channel. Because we are going to be starting ZIN soon. We're going to be starting the community challenge. And I do want to do a Fall of the Republic campaign as well, probably a smaller one. Back off. You guys are not tanky at all. Don't shoot the Y-Wings. Alright. Nope. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to do this. And you guys can go back in now. We've targeted the enemy firing weapons. Soon, the galaxy will be mine. What? I was thinking of doing possibly a preview of the Outer Rim sieges in Fall of the Republic, which is an upcoming GC that Nolan Star's been working on.
Disable those missile launchers. If the plan goes well, these battles will be short. Target those lasers. Weapons ready. All right.
You gotta get back in range.
I hope you are prepared. I know I am. Retransmit your orders.
Kill that thing. You have to actually face it to do all the damage. It's a rookie mistake. It's a common mistake. IG, get back there. We're gonna have Uri back in a little bit too. He was an unfortunate loss. Yeah, one of them was getting ion. The other one had no excuse. Unless the particle wasn't showing, or unless I missed the particle. But I'm pretty sure he was not. Dean Machine's asking, what are your thoughts on the possibility in Empire War 2? I think it would be really cool, but I also am not sure what it would mean for the modding community. So I have some reservations just on a selfish level there. But overall, I think it would be interesting to see kind of what they do. And we were talking on the dev server, or like the Petroglyph server, not the dev server, the server that belongs to the Empire War devs, about that today and what their plans might have been. Like, Petroglyph's always been very open about the fact that it is something that they wanted to do. Oh, I should have just waited till we had the skip raise. That's what I built them for. But yeah, Petroglyph has always said it's something they want to do, and it just has never kind of worked out with the different publishers. What concerns would it raise? When there's a sequel for a game, then a lot of the community for that game would generally go, oh, for fuck's sake, I don't want to spend money on that. A lot of the community for that game would go to the sequel. So a lot of the player base would probably be gone, wouldn't necessarily stay around, and that can also limit like the amount of help we have. Like, people lose interest in the game, that limits the amount of help we have from it. So it could also be an issue where, because they have a new game coming out, it's possible, not likely, but possible that they feel less happy about having the mod community be what it is, like with other people making Empire or making Star Wars strategy stuff. I'm less concerned about like mods for Empire at War 1 there, and more concerned about stuff like Ascendancy. And with new games, it's very rare that they're as moddable as older games. With Petroglyph, it kind of depends on what they would end up making if they were the devs, because they're generally working within similar engines still to what Empire at War was made on. So that would potentially still be moddable, but yeah. Whether the game would support modding, whether it would have a negative impact on the existing modding community for Empire at War, or interest in Empire at War mods, or if it's really bad, if it just kills the community entirely. But it really depends on what the game is. So it's an exciting but somewhat worrying prospect. Okay, you guys are just wasting PopCap now.
Who stands in my way? Am I to take them on myself? My
Probably.
This better be worth my time. Be there shortly.
I fear no one.
Alright.
Does anyone doubt my ability?
I want a build pad.
We've been here for hours. What's the deal? Where next? I'll be there. Got a target? We'll be there. Armor ready. Do not make me wait.
I sense your request.
Ah!
What are you concerned with? Do not fail.
Can't build the...
I
Okay.
don't enjoy waiting.
Choose wisely.
We secure a build pad.
Who will suffer the consequences?
Tactical situation.
Without bombers, this is going to be difficult, because these guys are going to be unlimited.
Construction complete.
So... where did I get the skip raise? There we go.
Moving to coordinates.
And let's do that on Kuat.
Imminent.
Only level 1, but it's only 4 of them. Let's see.
Station ready.
Your transmission is garbled. Repeat, over.
Orbital command available.
Upgrade in progress.
At your command.
You want us to do what? They're over here. Say that again, please.
Alright, let's see if we can still do this with the weaker station.
What's with all this sitting
Upgrade
around?
complete.
Gaining on the enemy. It's about time. Copy. Attacking. Skip ray.
We won't have the same amount of health, and we won't have the, I don't think we get a Crusader for this one.
Yes, we're here. What is it? Jumping to those coordinates now. Skip ray blast boat here. So many targets.
Upgrade
So little
complete.
time. Armed and ready. Incoming. I've spotted them. Full speed ahead. Firing. Enemies incoming. Enemy target sighted. Weapons charged. Locking
Alright,
on.
see if you can do that in one shot. I don't think we can. Almost.
Star Viper squadron reporting. Keep going.
Alright, I was kind of hoping to take that out and then take out the broadside that way, but not gonna happen apparently.
We're on station. Lasers locked and ready. Fire at will. Making another pass.
Space station under.
I don't think this is one we're gonna be able to hold off.
Armed. Active. Finally.
Decoding.
There's probably just too much coming at us for such a weak station right now.
Target those lasers.
Ready for action. Our target
Roger
priority
that.
is the laser cannon. Open fire on those
Ready for action.
lasers.
Take another hit like that. I'm getting torn apart. Going for their lasers.
Yeah, something that is just like remaking kind of like what they did with CNC could be interesting.
Command available.
But again, depending on how that's all done, what would it actually mean for modding? Because I think if you do that, then you very much need more modability to make it worth modders actually going from Empire at War 1 to Empire at War 2. So I don't think there's many people who would just want to trade
Beginning approach.
what they have now for a better base game.
Attack. Your transmission is
Space
garbled.
station
Repeat
under
over.
attack.
I got fighters on me. Fire. Thrusters at maximum. Open Get fire. Over here and help. I'm under attack. That target.
We have been defeated.
Alright. That one's an L. Well, we have those. I don't know if I want to take Mon Calamari. I don't like that map very much, and I think we need heavier vehicles.
Imminent.
Okay.
The black market is established. And we begin
And
gathering
here,
military ship data.
I don't know if we want to go to Solus now instead. Alright. Tiber. Is this just Tiber? No, it's not.
The slave pits are producing useful combat units for placement all over the galaxy.
I shall find the enemy.
Tactical battle imminent.
Good luck. Alright, now we want to go to Kashyyyk. It's a slightly more forgiving
Tactical battle
ground bat. Oh,
imminent.
for fuck. I didn't think that would close the menu. That was not convenient. That menu would probably be better off just pausing the game.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, I think this is just the station, though.
Moving to coordinates. Destination confirmed. Acceleration in progress. Enemy forces ahead.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Moving out.
Reinforcements en route.
Movement systems optimal. Ready for battle. Flank speed. Weapons online. We're awaiting orders.
Alright, move up just a little bit.
Get moving.
I don't know if it's even worth risking the
Laser cannons. Weapons online. We're awaiting orders. Fire.
skip rays against the station.
Ready. Our target priority
Here,
is their
hangars
cannon. Need a really
first.
big gun.
Getting the shield gen from this is not going to be worth it because we don't really care about shields with this fleet, with this faction.
We're on our duty station.
Okay, you can fall back, and now let's get the Crusader to go and handle those.
Receiving you clearly. Anytime. Frigate standing by. Awaiting orders. Engine sound. Copy. Your contact is garbled. Please repeat. You're gonna let me shoot or what?
There we go.
Engines activated. Message received. The lasers are our target. Right. That shield generator is mine.
I'm not sure how the magic spawn rules are for base game. So it's possible that they'll get rid of the, or they'll recover from the losses we've inflicted pretty quickly. But we should be able to capitalize on some of it. Especially if we focus down one faction over the other. But Tiber, buy that. He's got to respawn after that, which is very sad. But we can...
Building under construction. Beginning construction.
do that. Let's actually cancel you. Drop some defenses for this. Get to Kashyyyk. And on Hypori, get that. Get some Celestian civilians. Not worth it, but interesting. Actually, are the slave civilians better for combat? I got the CR90 from Carida. Let's go with... yeah, I think that's all we're going to get right now. When we get the ability for these guys, then we're going to build some more of them. Oh, actually, do we have full salvo already then? All right. We'll go to Kashyyyk, and then I think we'll go to Kessel, because those are some of the easier ground maps to deal with.
Choose your reinforcements.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Maybe it has something to do with the 10 ground gap at the start.
Moving into position now. What's your payroll?
And they're going to be fighting each other too. Yeah, Wookiees are really strong, but if we can avoid the Wookiees and let the Empire deal with them...
Watch out for traps. Stay in formation. Assisting.
We secured a build pad.
Anyone there?
Invading the rebels on Kashyyyk is very difficult, but the Empire, invading the Empire or ZANN Consortium as each other is relatively simple because, or not simple, but it's a lot more abusable because they'll fight each other.
We lost a build pad.
Keep the credits coming if we have to assist these bums.
If we can get the extra money for killing the Wookiee, or for, yeah, destroying all the Wookiee homes, that's a bonus.
Ground support in position. Supporting allied units. Watching for enemy fire.
But compared to, like, Mon Calamari and an Axis, this map is so much simpler.
What do you want?
I really am not looking forward to the Anaxis map. The Mon Calamari map is also incredibly frustrating. When you have units that can hover, that makes it much easier. But fighting the T2Bs on it is just super annoying. Alright. Kill the barracks.
Bombing run available. We secured a build pad. We lost a build pad.
Where are the other Wookiee homes? There's one there. This could be a good source of some money for us.
Where's the target?
We killed the one there.
Bombing run cancelled.
Is it just those ones?
They're falling back.
Oh well.
Time to go.
Never mind then.
Skip.
Planetary control achieved.
Alright. Emerald Palace.
Beginning
This.
consortium.
And then straight on to Kessel.
We're on our way. Moving out now.
Building under construction.
Gotta at least get some defenses there.
Tactical battle imminent.
Once we're at a level 2 station, it almost becomes better to leave them undefended, because they'll generally send attack forces that can't actually deal with the station at that point.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Let's move out. All systems go. We're clear to transit. Coming about. What?
Level 2 or level 3, but once they get to VSDs and ISDs that they start spamming, that tends to be a little bit more difficult.
Cannons powered and ready. Awaiting orders. Attack that target. Attacking target. Weapons ready. Destination confirmed. Retransmit your orders. Engines primed. Fire.
No. Ooh, this is actually a really good angle.
Frigate awaiting orders.
Alright, stop there.
Reinforcements.
Moving to destination. Weapons online. We're awaiting orders. Attacking.
Reinforcements en route.
We can handle it. On station. We are ready. Ready for battle.
Alright, hangar.
Gunship weapons are online. Weapons online. We're awaiting orders.
Yeah, this is like the perfect angle to get him from.
Crusaders' weapons are charged and ready. Right away. How about some action?
Alright, skip raise, save us some time.
On station. We are ready.
As soon as the hangar's done, at least.
Firing. What's with all this sitting around? You want us to do what? Attacking targets. Give me a target. Frequency open. We await fleet orders. We're on our duty station. Skip ray
There we
report.
go. There we go.
Receiving it clearly. Frigate standing by. Need a contact is gun. Please repeat. Skip ray blast boat here. Message received. The lasers are our target.
The enemy has been defeated.
Falling back.
Carl. Alright. What are you? Intimidation. Racketeering. A large amount of credits. I think racketeering is fine, but we need an intimidation before we can do racketeering. Korriban, we can do a racketeering, but we need 2 intimidations before we can do that. Was that 1 or 2? Yeah. Mon Calamari is slavery. And you need an MDU. I think we might even do that. No. What's the benefit for piracy from Mon Cal? See, one of the weird things with corruption, though, is that you do it, but then you still need to conquer everything. So it doesn't really limit what you're actually doing. Where do we want to go? This is doable. Yeah, we'll do the piracy as soon as the week flips over.
Construction complete.
Thought you'd be slower than that.
Tactical battle imminent.
There we go.
Resistance will be strong, but calculations indicate a 70. There are 2 large space stations working on starship engines. We must destroy them and sift through the ruins for engineering data. All units annihilate them. Move to attack.
Where are their defenses?
IG-88 available.
We are in position. The enemy is approaching. Firing weapons.
Alright, there's B-Wings. Oh, I think we might actually get B-Wings from this.
Kill on sight.
Awaiting orders. Moving to attack position.
Where are your credits? It will cost you.
Retransmit your orders. Our target priority is their laser cannons. Say that again, please. Fire at will. Engines primed. Enemy target sighted. Movement systems optimal. The laser
MC-30s are the problem. B-Wings are a problem.
Our target priority.
Okay, it just has lasers now. Oh, never mind. I was just not seeing them.
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed. Weapons online. We're
Yeah,
awaiting
you can still do this one.
Exterminated. This should throw them down.
on station. We are ready. Attack!
Just finish off.
I copy.
We have
Attacking.
been defeated.
Shit, did... Ah, he died. Fuck.
I feel certain we'll do better in our second.
I don't know. That even worth doing? Let's go to Kessel.
Progress.
Construction complete.
Where did I build the fact? There it is.
Vehicle in position.
Canderous. For Mon Calamari, we're going to build Canderous.
Invasion commencing.
I'd rather capture it than corrupt it, but I want to avoid that map. We have to capture it anyway, so there's not really a huge benefit either way. Grenadier.
Maximum unit capacity.
Do
Production
you have a
halted.
plan yet?
We've secured a build pad.
What do you got? That shouldn't be too hard.
Where is my victim?
Enemy has been spotted.
Choose your reinforcements.
No one is my
We've
superior.
lost a
No one is my
Sense
superior.
disturbance.
We've
Of
secured
course,
a landing
it will be
zone.
done.
Is the target. Commencing.
We'll back up where we
Alright, let's get the money. Always need the money.
Maximum unit capacity.
Okay, we lost both.
The enemy. I have fulfilled.
Watch out for
Run,
traps.
fools.
Watching for enemy fire.
Die!
We'll back up where we
Fall
can.
before me.
Watch
I
out
will
for
arrive
traps.
in time.
Eh,
Your will. Soon they will be crushed.
Assisting.
Bow, my servants.
we really need some of our heavy vehicles. We've not had any.
Your destiny.
Reinforcement
Okay, can I actually
If we have to
drop some
assist
stuff
these
now?
bums.
at maximum unit capacity. Production
Feel
halted.
my
We've
wrath.
secured a build pad.
RG-88 responding.
We've been paid enough. Tell us what to do.
Yes. I will go as I please.
Keep the credits coming if we have to assist these bums.
I forget if this puts out
We've lost
Rebels
Do you wish to utilize
or Underworld.
Waiting for orders.
I feel like it's Rebels.
Ready to strike.
bombing run available.
Yeah, it's Imperials.
I will make
Okay.
the enemy kneel.
Wait, no, Rebels. Not worth.
Units assisting Allied troops now.
Darkness awaits, if that is your desire. Very well.
Let's just go up this way then.
Are you certain?
Ground support in position.
I bring.
I've freed you Wookiees, don't kill me.
Supporting Allied units.
It will be done. They have no chance.
Merc units assisting Allied troops now.
The enemy.
Lost a bit of
I like how the Imperials were
Watching for enemy fire.
keeping the Royal Guard's
We'll back up where we can.
prisoner.
If that is
We
your will,
secured a
Watch out
build
for
pad.
traps.
I will go
We
as I
secured
please.
a build pad. We
They
lost a
shall
build
be
pad.
destroyed. I will make the enemy kneel. It
Assisting.
can be
All
done.
right, Silvery, you're really
We have to assist these.
getting angry right now, and
Ground support in position.
clearly it's upsetting everyone.
Supporting
Oh
Allied.
god, officer academies.
What is it? Feel the pain.
Unit destroyed.
Yep.
I feel
Unit
no
destroyed.
one.
Silvery, can you kill that faster than it can kill you?
You think you have any chance at all?
It had a pretty good chance, actually.
No one shall.
Okay, now kill it.
Armed and ready.
Are there 2 structures or 3?
Choose your reinforcements.
They're falling back.
No, I want the money. I want the money.
Available.
Okay, whatever.
System control achieved.
That.
Under construction.
And cutting their planets in half is always a fun strategy against people who aren't the underworld. Their military is kind of hurt. So hitting the rebellion might be more valuable in the short term. Maybe Korriban. So if you two want to take your place in the fleet. Yeah, I might have to use Uri for all the black market stuff because Tiber takes forever. 3, there's a lot of fighters here.
Reporting.
Ready for action.
Yes, sir. This way. Yes, we're here. What is it? Over there.
Can you all stop attacking Camino?
Position.
Here, kill these fighters.
Weapons charged. Bring them on. We're setting course for those coordinates. Targeting. Active.
I've got my approach
Let's
vector.
move out.
Station ready.
Come on, there we go. There's some lasers.
Star Viper Squadron reporting.
Don't even really have to worry about losing our stuff.
Firing. We're heading
Oh,
out.
they got away.
Order acknowledged.
Orbital command available.
We're on station. Movement orders confirmed. Weapons
Looks like they've left an open path to the Nebulon Bees.
Weapons armed.
Now we need to go for them.
Enemies incoming. We're ready for action.
Space station damaged.
Roger that.
A couple of shots got through, but
Please repeat the communication.
Going for their lasers. Target
Alright.
those lasers.
stay in here.
Ready. What is your order? We're changing formation now.
Were buzz droids good against ships like this in the base game?
Sighted.
I'm hit.
Lasers locked and ready.
It's our cover. Where'd
Firing
he
wheel.
come from? Let's go. They've got us
Your
targeted.
transmission is garbled. Repeat. Over.
This is bad.
Always the Y-Wings. Always the Y-Wings.
I've got him on my scopes.
Begin
There we go.
approach.
How about a little help? Open fire.
Even the skip rays fighting the Y-Wings.
You want us to do what?
They're the big threat. I don't think the rest actually are threats at all.
Command.
As long as we can stop these Y-Wings. Yeah. Okay, you missed. Good job.
Deploy buzz droid.
Receiving message. Decoding
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Empire at War, for being kind of shit.
I copy.
Giving me extra time to repair.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Send the coordinates.
Yes, we're here. What is it?
It's a bit harder to defend against the Empire than the Rebels because of the respawns on their fighters that they get, so you have more consistently,
Attacking target.
or you more consistently have bombers attacking your stuff. But with the Rebels, you do have the earlier burst of them to deal with. But then after that, it's like, okay, we won.
Time to die. Time to move. Can anyone else see him? Going for their lasers. Target those lasers. Skip Ray on the move. I'm not paid enough for this.
To kill the DP-20s.
Bring them on.
I can't stay out here.
Space
Where
station
are you?
damaged.
ready for action.
Our target
Star
priority
Viper
is the
squadron
laser
reporting.
cannon.
Move in on their lasers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be a dick and drop buzz droids on it.
Release the buzz droids.
They feel like they have to do something about it, just to be annoying. Not for any actual effect.
Going for their lasers. Where's the target? Target those lasers. Disabling their engines. Going for their lasers. Ah, I can't take another hit like that.
Station ready.
Time to go.
Our space station
We'll hit
is
the
under
engines.
attack.
How about some action? What's with all this sitting around?
Orbital command available.
Right? You should be in range there. And I'm not even getting the upgrades in this one.
Skip Ray reporting. Skip Ray blast boat here. Armed and ready.
There's a fleet over... I think it's Sullust over there that they have, like, Ramus Antilles.
At your command.
Sunderheart, whatever his name is.
Weapons armed.
That I think
We've got him on
we
the
can
run.
probably pretty easily kill.
We're ready for action.
Receiving message.
Please repeat the communication.
Weapons
Decoding
charged.
transmission.
Because it looks like a really big fleet, but they just have a bunch of fighters and bombers.
Got him on the run.
We are victorious.
Oh, there's a Piet. Okay, we have our Canderous tanks though. We still want more, but we do have some. Should we do anything with these guys? I kind of just want them defending those planets so that we don't have to worry about getting attacked on two sides. So I kind of just want to keep leaving them there.
Tactical battle imminent. Choose your
Gunship weapons are
reinforcements.
online. The nebula is interfering with our sensors. Moving out.
Right away. Coordinates received. We're moving out.
Reinforcements cancelled.
We've got him.
Yeah.
Send reinforcements.
There we go.
En route. Roger that.
I do kind of wish one of the aggressors you start with was a Kadalbe. Just that you had both types.
Anytime.
Choose your reinforcements.
We're heading out.
Reinforcements en route.
You gonna let me shoot or what?
Follow the directive. It will cost you.
The aggressor tends to be better at these kinds of base assaults anyways, but it's still, I think, more fun to have both.
At a price, as you wish.
Right. Shields? Not for long. Frequency open. We await fleet
We'll probably keep kind of going between focusing on the Rebels and Empire and trying to separate them from cut off their territory with themselves, but not with each other. So if we can keep like some fronts open for them and just take planets that are not exposed to the other faction, as far as like what we focus on first, then I think that'll be a good way to go.
Crusaders'
The
weapons are
enemy has
charged
been
and ready.
defeated.
Oh yeah, Alderaan is already destroyed. We'll leave the stuff here till we... Oh, hello.
Transmission received.
We'll have to leave them for now.
Tank reporting for duty.
Construction complete.
2 is enough. Let's get them over that way.
On point now.
Tactical battle imminent.
Transmit the coordinates.
Tactical battle imminent.
That was good timing, Tiber. Yeah, I think the tooltip for the
Transport
I
ready.
already know what it is.
Peltis does reference the aggressor.
Inbound.
Alright, Tiber, can you win?
I grow impatient.
Direct fire on those torpedo launchers. Target the torpedo launcher. Direct fire on those torpedo launchers. Target
God, this
the torpedo
fucking
launcher.
ability.
Report your
Tiber, how'd you...
Their engines are the main target. Take out their engines.
This guy...
For the kill. Yes.
I don't know if we're going to be able to kill these TIE bombers.
Yes. They won't be ready for me or my plans.
Commander, I don't think this is a good idea.
You can think it's not a good idea all you want.
Ready to move.
Someone's got to kill the TIE bombers.
Attack!
It certainly won't be the aggressor.
The galaxy will be mine.
Are we there yet?
What is it?
Transport ready. Where do you want us?
Just shoot him.
Sure. I think I'd do better on the ground.
I am in complete control. That's the way I like it. Yes.
Alright. We lost some ground units for it,
I'll get there.
but we win the battle.
These battles will be short.
Commander,
I hope you are prepared. I know I am. Blast them out.
Target those lasers.
We've got them on the
Stop being drunk. There we go.
Will be total.
Got the money. Lost an assault squad. You hate to see it.
Beginning construction.
Commencing.
assault tank reporting
Corruption
for
has
duty.
been removed.
Where's that? Okay. Giant massive ships going to Korriban.
Construction
We're going to take Korriban, then we're going to take Alderaan.
Invasion commencing.
Locate our enemies.
Choose your reinforcements.
Position Alpha successfully reached.
Reinforcements cancelled.
I am ready.
I'm fine with leaving bribery on for this, I think.
You would better be certain.
Ready for attack.
I forget if base game Canderous tanks were super OP. Most of my experience came with like AOTR 2.7, I think that was,
Ready.
where they just murdered everything.
Tactics had better work.
Give me a target. Canderous unit on
Who
point
stands in
now.
my way?
Give me a target. Position Alpha successfully reached. Merc units assisting Allied
My
troops now.
patience wears thin.
There, get the particle.
This better be worth my time.
We're on station and ready to fire.
We secured a build pad.
Alright, we're gonna repair.
We're on station, ready to fire.
We've secured
Talk to
a
me.
build pad.
Don't waste my time. Time is short.
What do I
Construction
get to
complete.
blow up? Orders understood.
Time is
Standing
money.
by.
Bombing run available. We've secured
We get
Alderaan
you, and we get you.
You had better be certain. IG-88 is with us.
What is your concern? Signal received. Location established.
I feel like the way base game sensors work, they'd literally only be useful if they were like 10 credits.
Prepare yourselves.
We've lost a build pad.
Because you're still paying hundreds of credits to do essentially nothing.
They will forfeit their existence.
Watching for enemy fire. Where's my target? Awaiting orders. Entering battlefield. We're an assault tank, not a boat. We can move wherever you want.
I am waiting. Follow this direction. Stay in
Reporting allied
formation.
units. This way. Providing cover support now. I copy, sir. Combat systems.
Alright, get up the hill.
You can't fight what you
Assault
can't
tank
see.
reporting for duty.
Cyber, I'm doing that not so you can make cocky comments. I'm doing that because I'm afraid otherwise you're gonna die.
Almost
Okay,
there.
Canderous tanks are
Bombardment.
still silly.
Bombardment
We'll be there in a few seconds. Right away.
Good to know.
Attacking enemy positions now.
We are victorious.
run.
System control achieved.
Alright, Silry, get out of there. Tiber, IG and Bosk, get in. And we are going to go quickly to there.
I
You can retreat to the mall.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
Alright, so we'll take Alderaan, and that'll probably do it for the second episode after that. Yeah, MALs are pretty silly too. There's a lot of OP stuff in the consortium. We don't need to limit the OP-ness to one thing.
Need someone exterminated. Signal received.
Choose your
Location
reinforcements.
established.
Got it.
I see.
We've come across enemy units.
Oh, we're much closer than I intended to be.
To destination.
Reinforcements en route.
Moving to coordinates. Right away.
Reinforcements en route.
I get it. There'll be nothing left
Time
but
is money.
smoke.
What was that order?
Frigate standing by. Moving out now.
Transmit the operation.
Who stands in my way?
What?
Alright, you guys,
Is garbled. Please repeat.
actually I can respect this. You want it to be a bigger challenge, so you're just gonna float around a bit.
Active. All right. Ready. Attacking. Weapons ready.
Responding. Attacking
What do
target.
you need?
Weapons online. Have
Here,
a
just
torpedo
kill that.
disappoint me. You won't like what happens.
I'm running out of maneuvers. We can handle it. Target those lasers.
Send your news.
Fighters on
But
me.
I already know what it is.
Get over here
Message
and help.
received.
I'm under attack. Attack that target. Attacking target. Fire is
Okay. There, like, we got it. It's all dead. It's all fine. It's all pretty great.
targeting.
Okay, now the tartan that's trying to fly away. Can the ion hit him? There we go.
Awaiting orders. Remove their shield generator. We've got him on the run.
The enemy has been defeated.
We did lose the skip raise, so I need to build a couple more before we go anywhere. Just in case I forget.
Vehicle in production.
Need to get a station there. Piet's over Corellia, so we did lose our corruption. But we've broken into the core with Alderaan. Only one jump from Corellia, which has a level 5 station. Let's check the charts before we go anywhere, though. Rebels are still the bigger threat, looks like. I think if we take Freyja, Anaxis, and Carida, we'll still leave them fighting each other, and we'll be able to connect our stuff, leave them over here. But either way, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll be continuing to stream on Twitch with the recordings, but we are going to take a quick break to save and start a new episode. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series, and hope to see you next time.